What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Impact Wrestling review. This is the go home show before Slammiversary this Sunday. Actually, thought Slammiversary was on Saturday, but Slammiversary is this Sunday, folks. And with a lot going on for Impact, especially the 20th anniversary, TNA, whatever, it is their 20th anniversary, and Slammiversary. Supposed to be a lot of big things going on. So what do they really have going on for this Sunday? I did like that they, I have like one thing in the past few weeks that they've done on Impact is show like past TNA intros and stuff, but like mix them with the current Impact because Impact, wrestling thing. Because I remember they played the one from TNA from about when like 2010 and whatnot. I actually liked that song at the time, so it was actually pretty cool to kick it off with and stuff. But they've been doing that for the past few weeks from the beginning and across the line, and the kind of one they had from before. So it was actually nice to see those intros and stuff. We did kick it off with Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans going against Jordan Grace and Mia Yim. Basically, most of these women will be involved in the Queen of the Mountain match, which for some reason they have Mickey James as the you know, enforcer and stuff. Kind of last minute, if you ask me. I don't know why they just didn't put Mickey in this match, given that she was like the last Knockouts champion. Tasha actually beat. You haven't seen Mickey James in the company for a minute since like Chelsea Green them took her out. But yeah, kind of interesting they made her the enforcer for this Queen of Mountain match. I still think the match never made much sense to me. The match ended up with Grace ended up hitting Mia Yim. Tasha ended up rolling Grace for the win. Um, and stuff. So she got it from there. Chelsea Green and Deanna Purrazzo were watching from the back and saying this is an alliance and stuff. And Deanna basically went on, yes, we have to face each other, but it can only be one Queen in the Mountain winner. Even, friends understand that, which Chelsea said she is right. Only one can win. So we'll see what goes on from there. But yeah, the Queen of the Mountain, King of the Mountain never really made much sense to me in the past. It still doesn't make much sense to me now. I don't know why they need a special enforcer with Mickey James. So kind of interesting that they did that. Aces and Eights were back. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to see Aces and Eights back, especially from TNA's past. Or some would say Aces and 0.8s. I remember someone saying that a lot due to the ratings, but let's bring in members that weren't even that top members, which were Garrett Bischoff and Wes Briscoe. I have no idea where both of these guys have been in the many years in wrestling since TNA. Briscoe, I don't even know. Bischoff, well, it's Eric's son, but I don't even know that also what any of these two has done. I think Briscoe was with Red Velvet, if I'm not mistaken. I think I heard about that one time on the internet, but yeah, they still have the jackets, and Honor No More saying like, "Hey man, what are y'all doing here? This is our show. We've taken over now. Yo, you guys like, yeah, I'm in the I'm only important because of my dad motorcycle club and stuff." Which telling them they should leave. They were about to brawl. Security and stuff broke it up as D'Lo Brown and them had to stop it also. Which D'Lo says we don't do business like that anymore. And he says, "What happened to you, D'Lo? You got all corporate. You used to be one of the boys and stuff." And okay, you guys have a match against Honor No More, but that's the perks of being management. They can make requests like that, even though you can't really get involved all the way. But I don't know if I really want to see Aces and Eights back in general, just in general. Um, Josh Alexander had a video package talking about Eric Young and his match coming up for Summerversary, and talk about he knows what Eric Young has done TNA and the history and stuff, but he needs to know what makes him tick and everything. He doesn't have a clue. But because Eric Young, because he took his line saying the world belong to you, it belongs to him and stuff. So we'll see what goes on from there. Speedball Mike Bailey went against Trey Miguel, which honestly this was the best match I enjoyed throughout the entire night of this show. Man, these guys can pull some crazy ass kicks. I still liked it when Miguel slid and dodged one of them. I enjoyed this match. I liked it. Some you can go and say it's a spot fest, but hey, it's the X division. You already know you can get some crazy shit. But I like this match a lot. Okay, this was a banger right here. So this is something I did enjoy. Miguel ended up winning with the roll up for the win and stuff. So I guess they said gave Speedball his first loss in the company and everything. We'll see how both of these two do in the Ultimate X match this Sunday. And everything with a lot, from Ace Austin being involved and Alex Zane, Kenny King, Jack Evans and stuff. So expect some crazy stuff going on. But this one-on-one match was really, really good, and I recommend going back to watch it. There was a Moose and Sammy Callahan promo package, which Monsters Ball, okay? And you gotta be trapped in a room for 24 hours before the match for some reason. Um, Masha Slamovich went against Alicia Edwards. Masha won squash, which they have been building Masha very well from, jobbers to now some of the lower card talent, even beating Havoc, who is a former Knockouts champion and stuff. So they've really been building up Slamovich there. Giselle Shaw with Alicia Edwards, but you know, Masha just kind of looked on before leaving, so they said Masha is 11-0 in Impact. So they've taken their time with building Masha Slamovich. Like I said, they're not rushing it and everything, but they have taken their time. Um, Ty and Rosemary in the back, but even I feel like there's no bill coming up into this tag match and everything. Rosemary said, you've been selfish in the past and whatnot, but Ty says, listen, man, you gotta remember who we are, and they got a tag team name. Its name, I guess, it's gonna be Ragnarok. So we'll see what happens there. Bullet Club came out, the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Jay White, who else? Chris Bay and the Good Brothers. But yeah, the Good Brothers are out there to go against the Briscoes. Basically, just the Jay and Bay connection of Jay White and Chris Bay. Obviously, I know this is taped beforehand, so we already know that Jay White doesn't have the IWGP heavyweight title with him right now. Like I said, it's a taped show. Very good tag match though. You already knew Chris Bay was going to take the pinfall and stuff. But this was a very good tag match with Jay and Chris going against the Briscoe brothers out there, as the Briscoes will be facing the Good Brothers for the tag team titles this Sunday. But yeah, it was just a roll up on Chris Bay for the win. I know Bullet Club has been around in Impact for a while, and the question is with Jay White is this: we know he's the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion right now, and I know he's been showing up on several different shows, from Strong to AEW and Impact. I wonder how it's going to be now since he is the champion. Will he be back more in Japan? Well, especially with the G1, he really will be back in Japan next month for a while when that happens. But I wonder how many times we will be seeing him in Impact as the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. So think about that. For some reason, they want to bring back the Reverse Battle Royale. Listen, I know you want to celebrate TNA's past, but can we not celebrate all the, you know, bad past about it? I don't listen. I remember the Reverse Battle Royale. I never thought it made sense to begin with, and even King of the Mountain. So why are we trying to bring back negative TNA stuff back? I don't know. I don't really want to see the Reverse Battle Royale. Okay, I remember it then. It wasn't good before, and I don't want to see it again. Um, what else? Aces and Eights, D'Lo and Briscoe and Bischoff came out. You know, they were about to face Honor No More. I know they announced one of the members for Team Impact, which they brought back Nick Aldis, Magnus. Kind of last minute. I was hoping it was going to be a surprise this Sunday for the last two, but I would have expected someone a little bit of a bigger name than Nick Aldis, though. But okay, he wasn't TNA, but can we get some bigger names though? Yeah, Honor No More go against Aces and Eights, which pretty quick match, I should say. Briscoe's, not Briscoe, I don't know more, ended up getting a win over, Aces and Eights right after. They all surrounded D'Lo Brown. D'Lo Brown says, y'all better recognize. D'Lo started knocking Honor No More out of the ring and even hit the sky high onto Kenny King, which got a big pop. I'll admit, that was cool to see. D'Lo hitting the sky high. I was happy to see that. And he was going to do the low down from the top rope, but the rest of Honor No More came out and attacked them and stuff. Next thing you know, the Mercy Machine Guns and Kazarian came out for the save and everything. Basically, knocking back the Honor No More guys. But hey, I just enjoyed D'Lo out there and everything. I don't got much care for Aces and Eights that much, but seeing D'Lo Brown just even hit the sky high again was very cool to see out there. But in the last part of the show, we got a contract signing between Eric Young and Josh Alexander. Scott D'Amore was out there basically hyping up this big match for Sunday between the future and the past of the company and being the biggest parts of this company's history. Eric Young being in TNA for a very long time, they say he's friends with and stuff. But Eric Young and then came out, he had a suit on. Josh Alexander came out. Young said, I don't give a damn about the history. I only care about winning the world title in the future right now. But the more said, just sign this contract. Josh says, I'm surprised, part of this company's history and you don't care. And I've been a fan a long time, he said. While he's in a hospital bed with a broken neck, wanting if he's continue his career, but he still achieved his dream of becoming a world champion. And, it's everything to Impact and social Eric Young. But, he said, I'm going to celebrate by kicking your ass this Sunday, which he signed the contract. And stuff. Eric Young says you're just pandering and everything. That, the same thing I told these people years ago was all a lie, okay? And better than the fans and stuff. Eric Young basically, went on to say, talk about chaos and everything. It can mean many things, good and bad. And basically told Scott D'Amore, you can leave. We need to speak alone. And by design, they have his back and everything. Josh, you walking this alone, so you're not gonna make it. But Josh says, I'm walking in this match with the company's history on his back. From all the names that have been here, from AJ Styles to Abyss, Samoa Joe, Mickey James, Morrissey City Machine Guns, Gail Kim, Awesome Kong, and even you, Eric Young. You should be on that list. Growing up in Canada and everything, we always learn about, the best thing that came out of here of Canada was Showtime Eric Young, and the fans saying don't fire Eric back then. And he's disgusted to see what he's become and stuff. Next Eric Young flipped the table. Scott D'Amore tried to, get between it. He ended up punching down Diener then. And then Eric Young ended up hitting D'Amore back with a flagpole. They all started beating up Josh Alexander then, which they tore about the turnbuckle pad and under the ring to the wooden part of it, which they end up giving Josh Alexander a spike power driver onto the wood part of it. So very good contract signing and whatnot. A great segment. I don't think it's still really gonna make me believe that you know Eric Young is going to win the title from Scott D'Amore unless something crazy happens this Sunday, because I didn't really want to see this match to begin with. I feel like the build to Slammiversary, it's not been bad, but I feel like, what other big names do you really have, um, coming this Sunday from TNA's past that aren't in a different company right now? Because some would say, hey, you don't even have a Jeff Jarrett there, because I know Jeff Jarrett's back in the WWE and shit, he was on Austin's podcast, but I wonder what you can get guys like maybe James Storm, what he's doing. It's like you can't get Sting. I wish they could get Sting, but they don't work with Impact anymore. Well, I mean, Impact doesn't work with AEW anymore. But I'm like I said, can you get some names like some surprises? I'm not saying is Kurt Angle going to show up there or like a lot of names that are going to happen. But yeah, in a way, I'm sure a lot of people thought some bigger names from TNA's past that people wanted to see would come back. I don't know. Maybe the surprises will be there this Sunday. I hope they got something really do big planned for Sunday, though. I think the build has been okay, but we've seen things before where the build has been not as good, but then when we get to the actual show, the show is really good then. And Slammiversary is usually really good. So I'm still looking forward to this Sunday and see what's going to happen, okay? But other than that, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Hood890. I'll see you guys then. And review for this Sunday. Hopefully there's gonna be more people on. Trying to figure that out right now. So we're gonna see what happens this Sunday. Other than that, I'm out. Peace.